New Zealand. Let's go.
The undisputed
Coming up, it's the final dance at UFC 318 for UFC lightweight legend Dustin Poirier.
A victory, a fight of the year. I just want to show the fans and show myself that my decision to walk away, like I'm still at the top. I'm still one of the best guys in the world. I'm retiring from the sport's not retiring me.
BMF champion Max Holloway on why he can't lose 3-0 in the headline act.
I had a trilogy before. I didn't get one in that one. I can't be the first man to ever have two trilogies and go 0-6. That'd be terrible. So, at the end of the day, that fires me up a lot.
And huge local news. The UFC is landing in Perth for its first ever UFC Fight Night. Get ready for UFC on Sky.
live from the sold-out Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee.
Chasing some wrestling early. Single leg, but he slaps him down.
Oh, he jumps his back.
That was elevation from Davis, and now he's right under the chin.
This is under.
He's under the chin, but he doesn't have...
You're going to the...
Jump knee on the entry, and now Davis emptying the tank. Ramirez is down and out. Hands low, look at that. Oh, it's a big swing. Walker just blitzes him. And now he punches his way back to the fence. Walker's going for it here.
Beautiful shot. Walker's trying to overwhelm him. Get his hips forward.
He slipped off when he went for it.
He's looking for
And he taps! He got it lead for three! Heel hooks in a row for the Clean Monster!
Oh my God.
He did it again.
Right away going to work with the kicks. The whip crack on those kicks is crazy. He's accused though because the clinch work of Chidi is so
Foot sweep down.
Nice reversal, and now Matthews to the back.
The choke is great. Oh my goodness.
Tries to shake him off, and he taps! What a reversal for Jake Matthews! Is crumbled to the ground. Top up, trying to time a huge uppercut.
he's going to keep that space.
There's the tap.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Lucky Lord Murphy.
Now he postures up. This is more what he's known for.
Choke. What we saw
Now it's under and close, and there's the tap. Welcome to the heavyweight division.
They said he just needs to do more.
And he does more early in round three. Landwehr's on the ropes. Charrier's swinging big. The fence is keeping up Nathan Train. But no longer. The last Pirate with a vicious knockout stuns this Tennessee crowd. Big swing with the left, and Garcia pounces. Featherweight division has a new ranked contender as of Monday morning. His name is Steve Garcia. He doesn't get the knockout.
Garcia!
It is a deep, deep gash.
Watch. Right away, look. Oh my God, that's disgusting.
Big gash. Still throws it. And now Bob Beavis wobbles. Wonderboy. Oh my goodness, he swung and missed.
By split decision,
I don't know. Shit, I'm just happy to be here.
This is the moment you've all been waiting for.
He hurt Derek. Show the guy.
Lewis can't see well. He lands a bomb with the right. The huge left. The Black Beast. To Teixeira eating some big shots. And that's going to do it.
He stopped it. Wow! Ice! Don't beast! Don't beast! This dude right here.
Absolute chaos for less than a minute. Marking his territory as the Black Beast like only he can.
He went right in his corner.
And he beat him.
Kia ora e te iwi, no mai hara mai ki UFC on Sky ko Ravinda Hunia tōku ingoa. This weekend, UFC lightweight legend Dustin Poirier says goodbye to the promotion in his final fight against the BMF champion Max Holloway, and he joins us now. Kia ora and welcome, Dustin Poirier.
Thanks for having me.
Look, Dustin, what a special occasion this is. I feel like it's kind of bittersweet. But first, talk to us about the decision to let this be your final fight and how you came to that decision.
After my last fight with Islam, I didn't know the route and process it would take to get to another title shot. So when I started talking to the UFC about laying the gloves down and told them I would love to do it in Louisiana and they thought they could make it happen, I was like, this is perfect. This is the time, you know. My little girl's about to be 9 years old. My wife's pregnant. I've been fighting for a long time. I'll be 37 in January. So it's just, you know, I've been doing this a long time and I had to ask myself, what am I fighting for at this point?
And that's fair enough when you think about all those years, a growing family. When you came to the realization that this would be, you know, the final fight, how did that make you feel? I know you've been doing some things on the side like broadcasting with ESPN and, you know, maybe trying to line yourself up post-fighting. But talk to us about setting yourself up for this moment.
Yeah, you know, it's a tough decision to make. I've been fighting since I was 17 years old. Been in the UFC since I was 21. All I know is fighting. I've been doing this longer than I haven't been. And I just want to walk away from the sport. I don't want the sport to chew me up and retire me. I want to leave with some faculties and be there for my family. It's just, I feel like it's time in my life where it's time to make that decision.
Yeah, nice one. I'm sure your family will appreciate that too, having dad at home a little bit more.
My little girl, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, talk to us about Max Holloway. Obviously, this is a trilogy that, you know, fans didn't know that they wanted, and it is here. You've had successful bouts against him in the past. Talk about, you know, preparing yourself to face him for a third time.
You know, I've been asked that question, and the truth is, this trilogy has spanned 13 years. So each time we've run into each other, we've been different fighters. Every fight has been a different fight. So it's not like we're talking 2 years we fought 3 times. This is 13 years. This guy has gone on to be the BMF champion, the undisputed world champion. I've gone on to fight the best in the business and fight him for the interim title in Atlanta. It's just, we've grown through the sport, and each time we met, we're at different points in our career and different skill sets in our career. So I think it's going to be similar to the last fight. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a war, but also I think you're going to see the most skilled we've ever been.
You came up with him in a face-off. I think that might have been today. I'm not too sure. What was that like, seeing him there, standing there with the BMF bout? Something, of course, you would like to have?
Just another face-off, you know. Max is a good guy, so shook his hand. Told him I hope his family's good and well, and that's it. You know, we're going to get down to business. I know we have an agreement. He knows what I'm bringing, and I know what he's bringing, and we know this is a hard fight on both sides.
Well, I know that this is a fight against you and Max, and you talk about you've been in some absolute wars through your career. Are there any fights that stand out to you? I feel like this would be, you know, a time to prepare for the fight, obviously, but also a time for reflection as well.
Yeah, you know, like knowing this is my last fight, it does feel different this week, but I don't think you know, not until Saturday night when that final bell rings, or maybe Sunday when I wake up, Monday when I drive home. I haven't processed it yet. You know, I don't know. It just feels like another fight week to me.
Yeah, fair enough. Look, Dan Hooker is usually here as my co-host, and when fighters come on to talk to us about anything, they always talk to Dan about his fight against you and how that was perhaps a fight that helped shape Dan Hooker's career. What are your thoughts on that war against Dan Hooker?
It was a tough one. You know, Dan's tough. He's a warrior. Yeah, it was a battle. It was a tough fight on both ends. You know, we both went to the hospital after that fight, and we both left it all out there.
Nice one. Look, what do you want to, deliver for the fans this weekend? It's your last outing, your last walkout. What do you hope to deliver this weekend?
A victory, a fight of the year, and I just want to show the fans and show myself that my decision to walk away, like I'm still at the top. I'm still one of the best guys in the world, and I'm retiring from the sport. The sport's not retiring me.
Love it. Dustin, I just want to say thank you so much for your years of service to the sport, for entertaining fans, even down here in New Zealand, for years, and giving even our fighters a good run for their money as well. All the very best for this weekend.
Thank you so much.
Joining us now on UFC on Sky is the BMF champion, Max Holloway. Kia ora, Max. Welcome back to the show.
No, I'm glad to be here. I can't wait. Thank you for having.
No worries at all. Look, first I want to talk to you about being in the lightweight division. Obviously, you've had success here already last year. How has it been preparing for, this camp in lightweight again?
I mean, last time you talked to me, my face was way more sunken in. I almost look like a skeleton. So as you can see from the way I look already, it's much better. It's going great. I feel great. Training camp went well. We got to eat a lot more. Nutrition-wise, I got to just be the best I could be. So I can't wait to show what we've been working on come Saturday night.
Nice. Look, a lot of the narrative for this fight is about Dustin and his final swan song, his goodbye to the UFC. But I want to get, your idea of what this fight means to you in terms of, setting in stone this trilogy as a part of your legacy.
I mean, all respect to him. And, as a person, as not a fighter, I respect Dustin as a person and not a fighter. He does so much good things. He had his good fight foundation. He does great stuff for the community. He's a great role model in this sport. Mm-hmm. But for that 25 minutes, when Saturday, when those octagon closes, he's getting the blessed man forever. You know what I mean? So when he's right into the sunset, I'm still have aspirations of going after another title. Edging my name in the record books, becoming a double champ. So this fight right here is just one step closer to my dreams.
Absolutely. And, we don't like to talk about when we haven't done well in the past, but how determined are you because of those two losses to Dustin to get this one, especially this one?
A lot, I can't, I had a trilogy before. I didn't get one in that one. I can't be the first man to ever have two trilogies and go 0-6. That'd be terrible. So, at the end of the day, that fires me up a lot. I want to go out there and get it done. And, I saw them talking that they wanted to do a trifecta. I saw Mike Brown saying something like he subbed me, decision me, now the KO. So if I can go out there and get my hand raised with a finish and a KO finish, then I guess the trifecta is somewhat complete.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about those, this being the third fight. I know that the last two fights were a little ways ago, the first one being your debut, then 2019. Is there any sort of familiarity, though? I know you're both very different fighters now, but is there some sort of familiarity coming into this fight against Dustin?
Not really. I think so. Me and him just grew too much from the debut and from the 2019 fight. I think we're completely different fighters. I believe that 2019 we didn't see the jump the Gilly guy, so he's definitely different in that way. So at the end of the day, I think me and him are two completely different fighters. And if we wasn't, we still wouldn't be the top of the game. We both look at all the history we have. We're both still top 5 in one of the hardest division there is in the UFC in the lightweight division. So I think so for us to stay in the game, we had to change. So I think all of him, whatever he thinks I'm going to do, whatever I think he's going to do, I think that all changed. Like this is two new guys in front of us, and we're going to go do it.
Absolutely. And of course, after those two fights against Dustin Poirier, your stocks went all the way up, becoming one of the, Mount Rushmores of the featherweight division. So talk about how much you have evolved since those fights against Dustin before.
I mean, the only thing to do here is get better, right? If you don't get better, you get left behind. And the mixed martial arts is a growing sport forever. So I feel like I've done well for myself, and I can't wait to show you guys what I can do at a new weight class. So I'm so excited. I can't wait, man. Just tune in Saturday night. If you got family, friends that's on the fence about UFC, this is the fight to make them tune in. Me and Dustin are cut from the same cloth. We both we're both on that side of, your favorite fighter's favorite fighter. So it's going to be a fun fight.
Do you feel like there's a little bit more pressure on Dustin to perform, and to get these results considering the occasion?
I mean, for how much success Dustin had in the UFC and for what he's been through and all the big fights he has, I don't think it bothers him. It comes to a point where this is just another fight, and of course, this is his last dance, his last hurrah. I like to think that it's not getting to him because I know where he holds himself professionally. So at the end of the day, I don't think it would. I think it's another fight. He know who he's fighting. He got me in front of him, and that with me and him in there, it's going to be a tough fight. So I think he's more focused on the fight than anything.
Absolutely. One more thing that I want to talk to you about in terms of that evolution of Max Holloway. Your boxing has progressed exponentially. There's a lot of talk about Dustin's boxing as well. Is this going to be the slugfest that the fans are waiting for?
Slugfest? It's going to be a fun fight. Tune in Saturday night, Tune in Saturday night, guys. I cannot express to you guys enough to how exciting this fight is going to be. It's going to be a fun one. We're going out there. It's going to be fireworks. It's almost going to be like the 4th of July all over again.
Nice one, Max. Look, all the best this weekend. We down here in Aotearoa, New Zealand, will be watching. Cannot wait for this one.
Goodbye. Aloha.
See ya. And speaking of Australia, whānau, the UFC is returning down under. It's heading back to Perth, this time for its first ever UFC Fight Night. This will be taking place on September the 28th at RAC Arena. No big acts have been announced as of yet, but we do know Israel Adesanya, our very own Dan Hooker, Carlos Ulberg are all in line for fights, so stay tuned right here to UFC on Sky for all of the updates leading up to that card. If you would like to book holiday packages or a VIP experience, these are available through Sportsnet Holidays or on location. Head on over to ufc.com/Perth for all of those details. Whānau, thank you so much for joining me. Hei kona mai.
The wait is finally over. The Octagon has returned to the land down under, Perth, Western Australia.
Listen to this crowd go nuts.
This is awesome.
Oh! The Aussies are all sorts of fired up.
It does not get any better.
Oh my goodness! Perth, this entire MMA craze nation.
There is nothing like this.
Live from the RAC Arena, here we go! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Dustin Poirier, the unquestioned king of Lafayette, Louisiana.
One last ride at home. It's going to be a war.
Let's go! Max Holloway! That's a real warrior.
Always put on his heart to fight. If it's a war he wants, it's a war he's going to get.
Let's do this damn day!